Next year we will be a new and better version of me, CZ Fit 2.0. Hello guys, good morning, and it is peak week. It's July the 25th, and I've just done my check-ins, got my response. Basically I am doing daily check-ins as of 2 weeks out, so I had daily changes really because your body is changing quite rapidly in the last 2 weeks before show. So in today's check-in for peak week, basically my steps have been brought down to 7 to 8k just to see how I will look tomorrow after just basically halving my steps. Food wise, it is a rest day, so I will be on my rest day food, but that's no problem because, you know, we are literally 7 days out, less than 6 days out really. So it's just the final push, and then food should start increasing very soon, and we should be carb loading soon. And quick little update, so we are doing a water load this week. So yesterday I was tracking my water, so had 5 liters of water. Today, sorry, I'm just fixing the viewfinder here again, hopefully it stays. Yesterday I had 5 liters of water, today another 5 liters, and then from tomorrow it will be 5.5 liters, and then we will work our way up to 7.5 liters or 8, depending on my check-ins by Friday. And then depending on how I look on Friday, we will manipulate water on Saturday, so the day before show, and then carb load as well. So that's really exciting and interesting because I didn't do that last prep, but the goal is essentially just to dry me out more, so get my body used to the higher intake of water, and then we'll drop water just before the show so that I do dry out more and then I fill up more, because essentially when you carb load, all the carbs will be essentially pushed into your muscles and your glycogen stores, and essentially you will just look a lot fuller in terms of muscle fullness, not stomach fullness. So that is the plan right now. My weight wise, like, basically I had a bit of a dilemma yesterday, not a dilemma, a peak week sort of freak out. My scale stopped working, and you know, on prep you kind of want to have everything the same, because obviously if you use different scales they will be a little different. So I actually have no idea what my accurate weight is now. Like, I'm a bit confused because I weighed in today and I'm like 1 kg higher than last time I weighed myself on my old scale. This morning it was 48.6. My lowest was 47.4. So yeah, I have no idea, but honestly, like, it doesn't really matter. As I say, it's about how I look. Like this, when you're on stage, the judges don't give a shit how much you weigh. That's why we have, you know, my check-in videos and photos and all of that, and coach is happy, so I am happy. He did say, like, conditioning wise we are there, but obviously we don't have the stage look yet, because to get the look that you need on stage day, it will only be on that day where you look ready. And you know, we have to manipulate water and get the carbs in and everything, so there's still a week's of work to be done to really get that stage package ready. But I'm excited and I can't believe it is peak week, so I will take you guys through this week. I'll take you guys through basically all my, you know, daily updates, how my food changes, how my water changes, all of that. But today is pretty chill. It is a Sunday, so I've just started working on my client check-ins already. I woke up at like 4:30 because I just couldn't sleep. Well, 3:30, then laid there just kind of thinking about life till 4:30, and then was like, you know what, might as well just get a head start the day. If I'm up early, I might as well just start reading, get my client check-ins started, because why not? Pretty much what I've been doing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a coffee, but because I do need to weigh out my water, I'll just have to come back and weigh the coffee just to know how much water there is in there. Honestly, like I really love tracking all these things. I don't know why, I find it so satisfying just tracking and having control over everything. I am very much a control freak, so you know, when like coach was like, yeah, you need to track your water, I'm like, yes, finally. Like, I'm like, do I need to track salt? He's like, no, just keep that the same. Like, we're not too fussed about it, because I do know a lot of other competitors also weigh out their salt and track all of that as well. So I was like, I want to do that, because like, just keep it consistent, like just don't overthink it. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I won't track salt, because I actually don't know how much salt I'm having. I do know, I think I do have quite a bit of salt, because I don't know, when like your food ends up being quite this pretty much the same, you want to, you know, season a bit more, add some more, you know, spice and voila into that. Voila into that. Does that even make sense? No, I don't know what language I'm speaking anymore. Yesterday night, stayed up a little bit later than usual. So basically on prep, obviously I control everything and I have like a very set kind of sleep schedule. But Monday, this coming Monday, I have brunch plans and dinner plans, which honestly you guys don't know how excited I am about it, because I really have not dressed up and gone out in so long. One, because of prep and no energy and no time, and you know, I'm either working or at the gym doing my steps or sleeping. But secondly, also just because I have been working so much that I just have not had time. So I'm really excited for Monday. Like, I really am looking forward to it. I feel like Monday for me right now is like a holiday. Like, you know, that excitement you get before going on holiday, that is me looking forward to Monday. Just to sit at a cafe, not have to think about weighing my food, ordering pancakes, and then in the evening we have this place booked in Canary Wharf. It's a very beautiful restaurant, and like it has like an outdoor terrace and bar, so I'm really excited just to dress up again with the girls, get some heels on that aren't my posing heels, go and have a nice night out. I'm not a big drinker, like I don't go out for drinks very much, and I'm not there for the alcohol, but I wouldn't mind just getting like a nice cocktail or even a mocktail just for like the, you know, the occasion itself, just to go out and celebrate. That is a quick little update. I'm just gonna get my chickens done for my clients now. I am honestly like so proud of them. They've been so lovely. Like, so many of them have been like, I hope you know, good luck for your final week, good luck for the show, you've been doing amazing. And it just warms my heart to have this little community, because I just feel like, I don't know, everyone's just lifting each other up, and it just makes me so happy to see their progress, and the fact that they've, you know, mentioned to me that my prep has inspired them to push. I never thought that. Like, I just thought like, yeah, I'm just doing my prep, I'm just sharing what I'm doing. But to think that me showing up every day has really inspired them, and it's made them really proud to have me as a coach, like that is just so rewarding. So yeah, I'm gonna get my chickens done, and then I'll catch you guys a little later, probably tomorrow, my update tomorrow. Good morning, and we are now in the next day, and I've just sent in my chickens again, and your girl's about to go off to do another 15 minutes of faster cardio. To think that, I don't know, I'm glad I didn't expect cardio to be dropped. I just thought it'd be a little shorter, but today's another 15 minutes, and then 12 minutes of post-workout, so the same as usual. And then tomorrow will be 30 minutes, and then 6 minutes of post-workout. And hopefully by Wednesday, we will have tapered off the cardio and there will be no more. 6 days out from show. Crazy. I also have leg training today, so nothing to failure, pretty much just a back off session, so that will be fun. I also have nails, so that's going to be exciting. I'm going to get these focuses all fixed up. I've saved some ideas on my Instagram actually, so we'll see what we go with, but I'm thinking like a light pink kind of just French nail. I think French was like some light pink, I don't know, we'll see. But I just want to go simple and just classy, you know, keep it simple. But yeah, I asked, what else did I ask my chicken? Oh, whether Wednesday will be, you know, introduction of carbs. And my coach is like, we'll see what the look is on Wednesday, but we're here to win, we're not here for the carbs. And I'm like, yes, I know, but if a girl can get both, she wants both. Also, I look atrocious today. just peak week things. I look atrocious in like every vlog now. I really don't even care about how I look on camera anymore. So fingers crossed Wednesday brings exciting things, but for now, same meal plan. Yeah, I'm gonna go crack on with my 15 minutes of cardio. Last 15 minutes, because tomorrow's 30 minutes. He did say that on WhatsApp. If he changes his mind tomorrow morning, obviously I will let you guys know. You guys will see a very happy / upset Chen Yang. Gonna go off, get cardio done, and then we'll be back for my first meal, and then nails at 12. And then I'll probably just go train afterwards, and then we'll call it a day there. Just the usual. A very climatical peak week. Hopefully it gets a bit more exciting from here. Today's water will be 5.5 liters, so I guess that's an increase. And if I am hungry, I will be filled with water, so at least there'll be something else in my stomach. So meal number 1, as per usual, just 120 grams of veggies, and then 192 grams of prawns, or 120 grams of chicken. But as usual, we go for prawns because more volume. And this is a peak week meal. Who would have thought? Still no carbs. Okay, cool. So I've just spent the morning pretty much replying to my clients and just updating some programs, and I'm now off to get my nails done. It's actually only like a 6-minute walk away from me, which I didn't even know, but that was probably the best thing to find out because I'm so freaking knackered. Alia will join me in half an hour's time. She's just writing her dissertation. So I'm just gonna go ahead for her, but she's also getting her nails done. I'm excited, but I think I actually may fall asleep at the salon because I'm genuinely, it's a salon, your nail salon, because I'm genuinely that tired. Okay, so nails are all done. We've gone for a light pink with like a little dip of glitter. I'll spin the camera around and show you guys, but yeah, I thought I'd go a bit lighter just because my bikini is quite dark, and I feel like if you go lighter, it just suits the summer, so after show I can actually, like, I don't know, look like I have nice summery nails. Her nails are a bit broken, so yeah. Yeah, these are my nails. Excuse my blister. That's when you know you lift. Hey guys, so back from my final leg training. So I thought my Friday, was it? I think Friday session was the last, but today we just had another legs day, but it was pretty much just like a back off session, so everything was a lot lighter. No pushing for like new logbook numbers or anything. Like obviously we can't be stupid when we are this close to show, and when my body fat levels are this low, my energy is this low, I'm super depleted. Like there is no point pushing right now. Like you're not going to be growing muscle, you know, you just need to go and just move some blood around. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I did. It's funny, I could actually feel it, like my skin feels so tight. Every kind of muscle contraction I can actually feel. It's really crazy. I genuinely had no energy walking there, but it was a decent session because I think mentally I wasn't anxious, just because I do get quite anxious with my logbook numbers, with what I'm pressing or like what I'm lifting, and I am quite hard on myself, so when I don't perform well, especially leg day, I get really like upset. And I follow that up with 12 minutes of HIIT, so on the stairs as usual, and then that's being brought down to 6 minutes tomorrow, and then I think we will be done with post-workout HIIT. Oh wait, no, I don't have any post-workout HIIT tomorrow because I'm resting. Oh my gosh, that was my last post-workout HIIT. Oh my god, whoa. Oh, I wish I knew that when I was doing that HIIT, because that would have just been so like, I don't know, like a milestone. I could have been like, goodbye Stairmaster, well, for HIIT. But yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, so basically I've just come back and I've had my chicken and vegetables as usual. I'm gonna make my egg whites now, and then I'm probably just gonna pop myself to bed because I'm super knackered. I really know that I do need a bath because my muscles are just aching, and I haven't had a bath at all this prep, and I know like recovery and all of that is really important, but I've just genuinely been so tired that the thought of, I don't know, pouring myself into a bath is really draining. And I feel like, you know, you guys may be like, what the hell, like a bath is supposed to be relaxing, like Ching, stop complaining. But it's like, it genuinely, like, unless you prep and you go through this like exhaustion, physical exhaustion, you don't understand how hard it is genuinely to get yourself into a bath. and the heat kind of just gets to you, and then getting yourself out, like, I'm dreading it, but I think I really do need it because my knees and just everywhere my body is just like so sore. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then yeah, just call it a night. I'm sorry that my vlogs have been slacking in the past week or so. I'm just currently trying to edit my 2 weeks out vlog, but I'm just so tired. My brain just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like fog. And I'm gonna cry talking about it because it frustrates me. Like, I'm someone who thrives off being productive and being able to do everything, and I don't know, I love my to-do list and I love just ticking it off and feeling like, wow, you know, I got this done, but I'm really struggling. Like, I am really struggling. I just feel like I'm falling behind on everything. I don't like that feeling. I'm wrapping it up here. This is the 7 and 6 day out vlog. Hey guys, welcome to the 5 to 4 day out vlog. It's currently 6:50 a.m. Tuesday, 27th of July, and I've sent in my check-ins as per usual, the usual morning routine that you guys probably all know better than I do now. But today I do have posing with Phoebe, my last posing lesson at 7:30 a.m. so I'm gonna have to do my fasted cardio afterwards because I got up a little bit later than usual, had a little sleep in, which was actually really nice, and I do feel a lot more recovered. It might have been the bath from yesterday, who knows, but your girl is feeling somewhat slightly better, her knees especially. So fasted cardio wise, it's been dropped down to 30 minutes today, and then 20 minutes is the provisional plan for tomorrow before we start really easing off tomorrow from Wednesday. In terms of food, it's the same like rest day food for me today, so another low day. Tomorrow we are seeing some more carbs trickle in. The provisional plan for tomorrow is essentially I am training, so we do have the addition of some cream of rice back into the plan, which is super exciting. But right now I'm just gonna go grab a coffee with Heidi. You can probably hear her. She's just coming out now. I'll grab myself a espresso shot just because I am measuring my water, so I just want to make sure that I am very accurate with the water that I'm drinking. Then I'm gonna head downstairs to the treadmill, get some steps in because steps are still 15 to 15.5k today, and on a rest day I do struggle getting them in, so I just go on the treadmill for like 2 hours. And whilst I do that, I'm just gonna get my clients' check-ins and stuff and responses sent back because it's a nice way to just like reply to people whilst on the treadmill. Hey guys, so just popping back. So it is 10 past 8 now, and I've just done my posing lesson with Phoebe. We've made some small tweaks just to basically tidy everything up. We've gone through my transitions and we've made them a little bit faster just because it is the British finals and they may be quite strict on timing in terms of your own routine. We just want to make sure that, you know, you don't get rushed off stage and perhaps you're in your back shot and then they just tell you to get off because you've been on stage for too long. So we've just like kind of gone through my routine, but like just sped it up a little bit, which made it a lot harder because I felt like I was rushing it so much just because I have been practicing it quite slowly. Just gonna have to keep practicing those little changes that we've made, practice my walk to the back because I always thought that was something that I just was not really great at and it wasn't good, but she said it's fine. So I think it's just a matter of like, I know, practice and just watching back and making sure that I am happy with it as well. I'm gonna go quickly get my fasted cardio done now. I'm quite hungry, so it's just half an hour. Should be done around like 9:30. Then we'll be back and I'll have my first meal, and then I'm getting my wax done at 2 p.m. today, which is exciting. Just getting a bikini wax. That's a little update of 5 days out for you guys. I'm shattered, but I'm excited, and I think that posing lesson really helped as well. My whole body is sore from posing though, like I could feel myself shaking, so I definitely do need to practice holding those poses for longer. But it's just like when you are so depleted and tired, just posing practice takes so much out of you. But I'm hoping, like, you know, tomorrow after increase of food, I will feel better and I can actually just be practicing my posing a little bit more without feeling like I'm just exhausted afterwards. But yeah, anyways, gonna go head off to cardio and I'll catch you guys very soon. Hey guys, so I've just been pretty much editing my 11 and 10 day out vlog, I can't remember what day. I'm gonna check later. And it is now 1:15, so I'm just gonna have a quick meal before I leave off to get everything waxed down there. So same old meal as what I usually have on my rest days, but I have gone for some rocket this time. Honestly, you guys are probably like, why is she so excited about a different sort of leaf that she's eating? But you know, you gotta look at these small things in life and just make them exciting, you know? Like, I think life is what you make it, and every situation is what you make it. So I'm gonna be bloody excited about having rocket today. And I've also got some butternut squash zoodles. So I thought they were carrot zoodles when I was at Sainsbury's. Turns out they're butternut squash, but the calories and the macros are pretty much the same as all the other veggies that I usually get. So I'm not too fussed about changing that up on like during peak week. Usually I am very much like, I'm going to stick to the exact same foods. But let's just be fancy, why not? And treat yourself to some butternut squash zoodles. And it kind of tastes like noodles. I guess that's the whole point of zoodles. Oh, I don't know why you guys put up with me. And we are all done and waxed. Guys, so I'm back from my wax and I came back to a very exciting delivery. Ever since like, I think it was like 3 years ago, I've been eyeing up these shoes for so long. Back then I only had like my savings from when I used to work part-time at like cafes in high school, and like all my savings from my McDonald's, which was my first job actually, if you guys didn't know that. Basically in high school I worked at McDonald's in the drive-thru and the front counter, just because I thought it was like a nice, I don't know, I felt like it would be a good experience to have, just to have worked in one of those environments where it's really fast paced, where it's probably a job that most people wouldn't really go for. And like, I remember my parents would be like, Chinyan, can you just quit because you come home smelling like french fries? And I was like, no, I think it's important that I go out and experience a job like this, where it's a very stressful environment, but also an environment where, you know, like, you just have to do kind of shitty jobs. Just, I don't know, I think it's like nice, like personal development. I'm a bit weird like that maybe. So yeah, I had those savings and all of that, and I've always wanted these shoes, but I could never justify it because it just never felt like I deserved to be spending the money that I had earned. But this prep has literally like destroyed my soul, and I've been working so hard that like just this past week I'm like, you know what, I actually really want to treat myself. Like I never really treat myself. Yeah, so I couldn't sleep one night and I was just online shopping, and I pretty much just was like, you know what, it's been on my wish list for so long, for like years now, I deserve it, I'm gonna treat myself. So they have arrived, and I am so excited because I can go out after prep and have new shoes to wear and dress up and just feel pretty. But yeah, so like I really do like streetwear, so this I could like kind of wear with joggers and like a crop top, or I could like pair it with a dress. I feel like people have very different opinions on these shoes, because I remember when I first wanted them and I showed my friends back in New Zealand, they were like, they're so ugly and chunky. No, Chinyan, like they're just ridiculously priced and ugly. But I don't know, like I've always liked chunky shoes. So here they are. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Like, oh, I just need to make sure I don't get them dirty, because I always get white trainers dirty. But I just wanted a pair of like really clean white trainers that I can wear with like, you know, like joggers and a crop top, as I said, or like a dress. So this is my little gift to myself for working so hard for like the past 2 years, even at uni, just like grinding my ass off, and this prep and everything. Like I am really freaking proud of myself for getting through this. So a present from myself to myself. Is it sad that I'm buying presents for myself? No, it's not. Present from myself to myself. I think that's normal, right? I don't really buy much for myself, so yeah, I can't wait to wear it. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go make my, sorry, excuse my bed in the background. But yeah, welcome to my crib. I'm gonna go make my final meal now on my rest day, and then I'm probably just gonna call it a night. And then tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow because I get more food. So you best bet your girl's gonna get up early, go get cardio done, and then just be ready to come back for some extra oats. I'm gonna end the, how many days up are we? I'm gonna end the vlog here. So thank you guys for joining along. So I know not much has happened this peak week just yet. I feel like a lot of people hype up peak week as if like there's so much happening, but really it's just like another week on prep. But you know, some things get changed. So obviously like we're tracking water. I've got 2 more liters of drink. I've had 4 already. And then obviously like, you know, cardio slowly gets tapered down, food slowly increases, carbs get introduced, which is all exciting. But other than that, then it's just like small things such as like waxing, like making sure that you are scrubbing your body and all of that, just like pre-show preparation. So it's not like some magical week where everyone's like, whoa, like what happens? Like it's just small things here and there that we need to like, you know, start introducing or taking out during peak week. But yeah, I hope this was interesting for you guys. And as always, if you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next vlog. Bye!